Matthews, Raleigh, Lambert, seats now. If I hear so much as a peep from any of you, consider yourself suspended. Damn, this civilized kid isn't
Miss Grimsby, what seems to be the problem?
I found those three brats in the center of a scuffle.
Scuffle?
Scuffle, fight, brawl. Point is, they're fighting in the middle of the lunchroom.
Now, did you see who instigated the fight?
No, I didn't. Mr. Lewis, what is the point of this? They're all involved. They all deserve to be punished.
Miss Grimsby, I do not enjoy punishing students. I don't want to assign detention unless I'm sure they deserve it. Now, who did you say was involved?
Aaron Matthews, Mark Raleigh, and Melissa Lambert.
All right. Send Mr. Rowley in, and keep an eye on Miss Lambert and Mr. Matthews.
Yes, sir. Great. I get to play babysitter.
Mr. Rowley, please, have a seat. So, Mr. Rowley, could you please explain to me what happened?
I don't know.
What happened, Mr. Rowley, is that Miss Grimsby found you, Mr. Matthews, and Miss Lambert in the middle of a fight. Would you like to explain how that happened?
I didn't do anything.
Could you please elaborate?
I guess. So I was just walking down the hall, right? And then Aaron just starts, like, chasing me. So I ran. But he's faster. So he caught up with me and knocked me down and started trying to hit me and stuff.
And you have no idea why he did all this?
I don't know. Dude's psycho, I guess.
Could you please explain how Miss Lambert was involved in all of this?
Melissa? I think she tried to pull him off me at some point. I guess he must have shoved her off or something. So she ended up on the floor too.
All right, Mr. Rowley, I think you can be excused.
Excused? You mean like back to class?
No, just out into the hall. I think I want to keep all of you here until we get to the bottom of this whole business.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Rowley, could you please send in
Yeah,
copies?
sure, whatever.
Mr. Lewis, how are you this fine afternoon?
I'm just fine, Mr. Matthews.
But better now that you get to see me, right?
Mr. Matthews, that's enough.
I'm very sorry, sir. Let's get to business, shall we?
Mr. Lewis, could you please explain to me why you spontaneously attacked one of your classmates this afternoon?
Spontaneously attack? Me? I am hurt that you would ever think such a thing. I would never attack a classmate of mine without a very good, completely justified reason.
Why don't you just give me that reason, and I'll decide whether or not it was justified?
All right, Principal Lewis, sir. Well, I was in the hall with some of my friends.
Yeah,
And we were talking about the party we had last night.
intense.
A party? On a school night?
A study party, of course. We have a huge history test today, so we were up really late studying last night.
Oh, I see. Continue.
As I was saying, we were walking down the hall.
That's so much studying done. We're gonna ace that history test.
Then, for absolutely no reason, that rowdy kid slams into me from behind and walks away like nothing happened. So, I went after him, and I assure you, it was only out of concern. So, when I caught up to him, I asked him if anything was bothering him. You know what he told me, Mr. Lewis? He told me to
Piss off.
I finally caught up to him in the lunchroom, and that's when he came at me. Now, as you know, I hate physical violence, but Rowley was putting himself and others in danger, so I took it upon myself to restrain him. I mean, he lunged at a girl.
You mean Miss Lambert?
Yeah, Melissa. I managed to get him under control before he could seriously hurt her, and Miss Grimsby arrived soon after. Between you and me, Mr. Lewis, I think jealousy played a primary cause in this mess.
How do you mean?
Well, obviously Melissa has a little thing for me. I mean, what girl wouldn't? Kidding, Mr. Lewis, just kidding. But I do believe that Mr. Rowley is jealous of Melissa's feelings for me. Sure explains a lot, don't you think?
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. That's enough for now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Would you please send Miss Lambert in?
Of course, sir. Always a pleasure to do business with you.